Hi guys, it's Jen again, and today we are making Deluxe Lemon Bars. Lemon bars are a favorite of mine. It's supposed to be spring, but we actually got snow on our mountains last night. These come from the kitchen of Shauna Elliott. I've done some of Shauna's recipes before. Shauna is, follow this, King Cousin Carolyn's son Brian's wife. Does that make sense? Okay, so these are from Shauna. Brian has another fantastic YouTube channel called Behind the Brand. He's got a ton of followers, you can go check it out. But we're making her deluxe lemon bars. Now, I'm embarrassed to admit that this is the second time that we're making them because before I just flew through the recipe not paying attention, and you're supposed to reserve some of the flour for later on in the recipe, and I didn't. I'm sort of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. We threw all the flour in, but this is how amazing these lemon bars are. I totally botched the recipe and they were still so good. They were good, right? I mean, we were laughing. We're like, I can't believe they're this good when I screwed it up. So we're redoing it. Here you go. We have 1 cup butter cut into cubes so that we can work it with our pastry cutter. So there's that, there's our butter, 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and then 2 cups flour go into the crust. So there's 1 cup, let me get the 2nd cup here. Talking to the dog. There's 2. Okay. And that is what goes into our crust. And then you just take your pastry cutter, or you can just use your hands. I usually kind of start out with the pastry cutter and then wind up sticking my hands in anyway. But you just sort of get this to a crumbly stage. All right, so here's our dough. It's at a crumbly stage. We're gonna drop it in a 9x13 pan. And I've got my oven preheating to 350. And then we're just gonna pat it down into like a crust. And I'm sorry, but in my opinion, the crust of lemon bars is the best part. It's so buttery and flaky.
The best part of lemon bars is this tiny edge that you can't get out with the spatula when they're cooked, that's left.
That's your favorite part? I like the center mushy.
No, I know, you said that on
the last one.
On your first attempt. On the first attempt.
The last time we made these lemon bars that turned out deluxe phenomenal, even though we had put too much flour in the crust. There we go. Okay, so there's our crust. We're gonna stick it in at 350 for 25 minutes, and we'll go from there. There's our crust. It's out, it's done. We're getting ready to make the filling now. So what we need is a 1/3 cup of lemon juice. I always tell you to whisk them. I stick them in the blender. 4 eggs.
Oh.
There it goes. Exploded that one.
Probably had COVID.
Oh, it's salmonella, Dad. Hello.
I love salmon. I love salmon.
Okay, so there's our 4. I gotta wash my hands. Then we add 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. And the last 1/4 cup of flour. This is where I screwed up last time, so. Now we add 2 cups sugar. Blend that up. And we'll go from there. So here we go. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. Okay, we just put it in the oven, same temperature, 350, 20 to 25 minutes. I usually kind of middle of the road it, and we'll go from there. Our lemon bars are out of the oven. They have cooled and set up. We've cut them and put them here. We have our little powdered sugar shaker.
Is that all it makes is 3?
Yeah, that's it. There's a whole pan over there. We just made 3 to taste. So there's our lemon bars. Should we taste them?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I mean, how can you go wrong with a lemon bar? And again, the crust, it's like a shortbread crust. It's so good. Dad, you want one?
I do. Let's see. It's so, I feel like it's going to be in my face, but
It's so good. Can you see? What do you think? They're so good.
those are pretty good.
They're really good.
They're more separated than some. You know, the lemon glop on top is moist, and yet it's almost like a butter, not a butter, what do you call them? From Scotland, what are those cookies?
Shortbread?
Shortbread. It's like shortbread with lemon jam, something like that.
There you have it. Deluxe Lemon Bars from the King Family Cookbook. You're gonna want them this weekend because they are to die for. I washed my hands.